guys, Misty here today. I'm going to be showing you guys the markers I use for color by number in Belba family books. And my favorite books by Belba family is the Stone Mosaic books. So I picked this one to show you the colors I use of Stone Mosaic Incredible SeaWorld book 14 Belba family. And let's just show on this page what colors. So number 7, I use Crazy Art. That's the red for number 7. They're really good Crazy Arts. Of course, it's a fat marker. So that's number 7 right there. And number 19, I use tan. Let's see, I picked just a variety most of the time for tan. What I can find that looks a lot like tan. And I don't know if I'm right, but hopefully I'm right guessing on it. Because some people has it as a dark brown. And to me it's more of a lighter brown. Let me find which one I was using. Alright, let's see. I thought I had it in here. Okay, now, right now it's a Touch Morky marker I'm using for tan, and it is a yellow ochre color. Also, I forgot to tell you guys in the last video when I showed what I colored such in books. On the friendly budget, the cheaper markers I use, a lot of cheaper markers on color by number. Sometimes you will get some yellow on other pages. So what I recommend, at least for a month, leave your cardstock in. I do that for at least a month or two. And now I've started putting cardstock in the front too. Front and back for about a month on anything a color because of yellowing. I forgot to tell you guys that. I think it's best just to leave it in for a long time, cardstock. But I don't get a lot of yellowing. I get a lot, it seems like, in Deborah Muller books more than I do color by number. So that's what I'm using for 19 right now. Now, I believe it was Ahoo. If you get one of their markers, and for tan, it's like a really dark brown for tan. But I like using a lighter brown. And this could probably also pass for a light brown. I'm just hoping that, I'm using the right color. I'm just guessing, really. Hopefully, it'll work for tan. We can hope. Let's see now. In this case, on this page, I'm going to use it for tan, but it looks a lot more like a light brown, doesn't it? For Scarlett, I use chart. I always use this marker, Chart Pack. You have to order it because I can't find any other markers at Scarlett. This is the only Scarlett I can find. And it is about $10 for one marker, but it lasts a long time. It don't dry up. It's well worth what you pay. I do wish that there's other Scarletts out there. If you guys know of any, let me know. But this is the only one I've found so far, is a Scarlett Chart Pack P81. This is a newer one, I can tell. The other one I had to throw away, it was dried up. So this one is Scarlett, number 6. 21 dark brown. I am using, let me see, which one did I grab for dark brown? Was it this one? Yeah. Or, yeah, I think it was. At the moment, I'm using, browns is pretty easy to find. Now, sometimes I do have trouble with light brown. A natural oak. Ahu for dark brown. E64421. Uh, 24 black. I use Sharpie for 24. Let me just see what colors I can find that's on here, because some of them might not be on here. Yeah, I do hope I have that tan right, really. 12 is sky blue. So I use Ortiz Air Blend. You can find these on Amazon. About 4 in a pack. That's where I get my sky blues. I'll probably look up another color for tan. So that is sky blue. 12. Okay, yeah, 12. Now 11, light blue, I use highlighter, the highlighter marker for the light blue. And that is number 11. Does really well. I linked you guys some markers on the other video if you want to go and look at them. I found what markers I could on the last video where I showed you guys the markers I used in the Such and Such Diva book. Okay, number 8 is Fuchsia. Now, the only time I've been able to find Fuchsia is with the Arteza Everblend markers. And I order like 4 of those on Amazon. So hopefully they do have these. This is the Fuchsia number 8. That's the only marker I've been able to find this in is Arteza, the Fuchsia. What did I say? Yeah, I said Arteza. Okay, Arteza Everblend, yeah. Number 8, alright. Number 6, Scarlet. We know what I've done Scarlet. Number 7 is red. Let me see here. Is there any other colors? Number 4 is dark orange. I use, no. Let's see, how did I do that? How was it? Alright, yeah, for dark orange, I use Crayola for dark orange. It can be a little tricky at times. Sometimes I've messed up and used this color. This makes it too dark orange, more of a red orange, but I had that messed up using the sunset orange that's big for the dark orange. I would just recommend using Crayola for orange, because you have to get a lighter orange too. So the dark orange was 4. Okay, there's that one. The colors I've used so far is this. Okay, a few colors. 10. Alright, 10 is Lilac. For Lilac, I use Prismacolor Premier for Lilac. I bought these a while back on eBay and a lot. I will look up some of these that's, hard to find, like the Scarlett. I'll link it for you guys, and the Fuchsia, and this one if I can find it. This is really good for Lilac. I'll put you guys some links on the video here, what I can find. And I do recommend Belba Family Stone Mosaic books. I do like the other books they have. I used to like those better than Stone Mosaic. Now I like Stone Mosaic. The ones where you do the X method they have too, where they have the little boxes. 17 is medium green. For medium green, I use this one, Key Lime. That's the big marker. And some of these you can find in the other video that I showed you. Swatching for the Sachin book, I used colors so you can go back and see. Yeah, medium grade 17, so up here 17. Hopefully you guys will. I don't want to zoom in too close. I'll just leave it right here. And make sure you have your cardstock down, because I did not have it down in the right place. Yeah, that happens, doesn't it? But at least I caught it in time. There's a few spots, but sound bad to do that. Put it down behind the wrong page sometimes. It's easy to do. You're like, why? I'll never do that. Yeah, and it ends up happening. It's happened to me several times when I record a video. And some I don't catch in time. Okay, now dark brown. Have I showed you guys the dark brown? I think so. Let's see. So I think it's all the colors I've showed you. Now I have to find some other colors on other pages here to show. 24 is black. That's Sharpie. I use Sharpie for black. And let's see. Yep. 11 is light blue. I've showed you. 12 is sky blue. Yeah. Let's see here. Alright, here we go. Now see right here? Hold on. 3 is light orange. This is a really good color for light orange. Crazy Art. It's really nice. As this is what I've been using for light orange. Number 3. A perfect light orange. I wish I could find these in a lot. This color. Look how pretty that is. It's a little bit similar to the... Yeah, it's a little bit lighter than the regular orange. Just a little bit. I really like it. It's pretty. And then 2 is yellow. I use Crazy Heart for yellow. And these markers does good on this Amazon paper. Now, I don't like using these on another page, like a regular coloring page. I just rather use these markers I'm showing you for color by number. Because you'll get lines and you have to try to fix it. Like I used this marker on such and such diva hair page. And it on large areas you have to watch because you will get lines. But smaller areas is okay. Pencil will fix it. So if you do decide to use like a Crayola on Satin Book large area, you can fix it with a pencil. I usually use Arteza Expert Pencil to fix the page. I did that last night. And I noticed some of my Satin books, I've got some yellowing for markers, so I'm trying to fix some of those pages in my Christmas book. I colored one last night, and I just outlined around the picture. That's how I fixed it. There was some yellowing around it a little bit, so I just highlighted around the picture. You can do that. That works good. So that's a pretty yellow for 2. Now, it's good I got to show you that pretty orange. 21 is dark brown, so I've used it. Okay. 10, lilac, I've showed you. Hopefully there's some other colors here I haven't showed. If not, then I will swatch some and show you. Turquoise, you guys know what I use on that. That would be Sharpie. I showed you in the other video. So 15 is turquoise. My other one went bye-bye yesterday, so I had to throw it away because it quit. But they do last a while, the Sharpies. So I'm not complaining. And most of the time, I don't use Sharpies on other pages either. I use them mostly on color by number. Alright, that's 15 is turquoise right there. Yeah, 15. For light brown, I've been using this Crayola Super Tip, and that is number 20. Well, I hope this works for... Well, that's the color. No, that's more of a brown. No, guys. This will not work for... Well, I'm going to use it right here, but no, this is more for brown. This is not a light brown, so that's a mess up on my part. I'm going to use it for brown here, change it, but no, this is more of a brown. I do not know why I did that. You just have mess ups, and I did. Okay, now 15 is turquoise. I showed you that one. Alright, 11 is light blue. 21 is dark brown. 8 is fuchsia. Hold on, I'm going to let you in, sweetie. Give me a second. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, darling. Come on, baby. Come on. There you go. Come into Mama. Come into Mama. Come on in here to Mama a minute. Yeah, into Mama's house here. All right. Mama messed up, Casper. Yeah, she did. So let's see now. Let me find a light brown and show you guys a light brown. brown. Let me see. Let me find one in Kelly Art here. Since it's close by. Alright. Kelly Art's close by, so I'm going to just pick a Kelly Art for light brown and show you. Yeah, see, this is more of a light brown here. See, right here is more of a light brown. So, that would be good for light brown. Yeah, this is a good light brown right here in Kelly Art. Now, I do get confused sometimes with the light brown. Y611 for light brown. Kelly Art. Now, for tan, let's go back to the tan I was using. Yellow Ochre Touch Morky. See, this is more of a, also a light brown. More of a light brown than a tan. So we're going to call that also, you can use it for light brown. So we're going to switch it around, guys. I'm going to keep that for the light brown. Now I've got to find a tan. Let me look for a tan and I'll be right back and recommend a tan for you guys. Be right back. Alright, at the moment, Touch Morky, I believe this will work good for tan. And I hope you guys can find Touch Morky markers. Keep an eye on AliExpress for these. I like them. And this is Putty 169. I'll look on AliExpress, but definitely if you can find Touch Morky, it'll be good. Because they do good. I mean, you don't want to use them for a whole picture much, you know. Like I said, on these lower budget markers, like from Temu and AliExpress, mostly, well, mine mostly works good for color by number because they don't last long. But when you have them, they do good, you know, putting off color. So this is a cream too. This could be a cream, so yeah, tan is tricky to me, guys. If you guys have any recommendations for tan, let me know. Because that's a hard marker to get individually. I've looked on Amazon and eBay, and it's hard to find tan. Just a tan marker. So, hold on a second. Yeah, that looks, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully, what's their tan look like back here? Tan? Well, it looks about like this. The tan does. Yeah. Because here's what Belba Families looks like, the tan. Right here. Yeah, right here. Yeah, it looks awful close. Alright, now, I told you guys this, I'll show you what this looks like. See, now I was using this for dark orange. Now this is the big marker. Sunset orange. And it doesn't do right when you do that on Belba Family. So this is what I switched to do, is use that for dark orange. And that's more of the color that Belba Family shows, is that color, like Crayola. Dark green. For dark green, I've been using, now I'm using Bic marking for dark green, this marker. I'm using this now. I don't see 18. For dark blue, I've been using Culprit Blue B659. and it's a Hoo marker. Now, this is probably an older marker. I don't know, but I mean, it's still going. You know, that's why I'm wondering if it's older, because the print's coming off. And because the new ones doesn't last long, they dry up. So this is what I'm using for dark blue. Alright, for pink, I'm using Wahoo color markers. Now, you can use these smaller tips like this for a circle method. Like if you want to find a page in an, let's see, Camila and Jacova book, some of our fairy houses. These little smaller tips, you can just go around, you know, the page with circles on the image. Works very good, smaller tip. And these are, again, Wahoo color markers. Now, I don't recommend these on regular pages. You know, just the whole set of markers. I would just use them for circle method or color by number. Or you could try small areas, but don't use them on large areas. So there's the pink I'm using right now at the moment. Number 14. It's got a brush tip and a fine liner. For light green, this is great, and it's lasting a while. Crazy Art, I'm using this for light green. Beautiful. For cream, I use, whoops, my lid got away from me. Come back, lid. Alright, I think this works best. I also have a chart pack cream, and it doesn't do as good as the Copic, so I recommend cream and Copic marker, number 1. Okay, now, and also for violet, I use the Sharpie for violet. But there's different violets out there. Violet's pretty easy to find. Also, I have a Arteza Everblend in violet. That's good. Grays is not too bad to find. Right now I'm using, let's see, red, gray, RG160, Wahoo. In the dark gray, I would call this dark gray. And that would be number 23, would be the dark gray. And also, let's see here, for dark green, I got that one I showed you for dark green already. I need to find a light gray to show you guys. Light gray. Also, this is a good pink, if you guys have it. Wahoo Raspberry RV380. It's a good pink. It's a little bit different from this one, just whatever you prefer. Let's see what their pink looks like. Pink right here, yeah. It's more on this line, their pink is, than this color. This would be more of a lighter pink. Yeah. Right here, pink. Blue, I use the Bic for blue, and that would be, let's see, medium blue is 13. Medium blue is 13 in Belba family, and I use this Bic blue. Very good blue color, beautiful, and it is Blue Skies Blue. I believe I linked the pen another video for you guys on this one. But yeah, highly recommend this color. Let's see now, tan. Yeah, tan was a little bit tricky for us there. And then the light gray. Let's see, I need to find just the light gray. Let's see if this one's a light gray. No, this is more of a darker gray. Sometimes I use a darker color for gray than this. I just switch back and forth. Alright, let's see now. I've got 2 grays here. That is the same. Alright, let me see if I can find a light gray. So what? Find it a minute. Light gray. Have to go in here and look for one. Light gray. Let me see. This might be a good one. Light gray. Okay, let's see. Nope, that's still a darker. You can find more darker grays than you can light gray. Okay, let's see. Light gray. That's one I forgot to put in my bag here. Now, see, sometimes, let's see, does this say? Yeah, hold on. You see here the difference? Sometimes I will do that. I will go with this for light gray and this for dark gray. That's what I'll do. I'll leave it like that. That's most of the time what I do. Now on here, you know, they've got this for lighter gray and then dark gray. So you can do it this way, or let me also, I'm going to do it. I've got to find a light gray so I can show you. Probably just find it in Copic here. Bound to have, I know I've got a light gray somewhere here. Well, just to show you. Hold on, I'll sample and show you what I'm talking about. Alright, now see, here is a light gray. So this is Kelly Art G01. Alright, now this is a lot, see here? Hold on. Tricky video, guys. Alright, a light gray would be a really light. Now this would be more of a light blue. Yeah, this one, we'll go with this one for light gray. But see the difference you can use. You can go either way you want. You can go this lighter gray and then dark gray. Or sometimes this lighter gray and dark gray. It's just whatever your preference is. You know, whatever you prefer to do. But if you guys know of a tan, let me know. If you guys know of a tan marker that's good, please let me know of one for tan individually. Yeah, right now I think I will just use that one color for tan for sure. And then the dark brown. I think I colored the wrong color, like I said, with that tan, but I know I said it several times, but yeah, see there, that's more of a, but we learned that it'll help you guys, and it'll help me too, same way here. Right there, this was supposed to be in a light brown, and I used more of a brown on it. Is what happened on those 2 pages. This is a really good book. It's got some beautiful pictures in it. Here's what they look like, the pictures. See how pretty? I've colored a lot in here. And this fish here, colored fish page. It's pretty, a lot of pretty pictures in here. I love coloring this one. Several books I've finished just by Belba family. I think that's it. This one? Yep. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I love y'all very much, and I'll be back again. Have a good day, everybody.